The magical Ezra tree once stood as a beacon of hope for the people of the land. Now it rested on my land long before our people moved in. Unfortunately, those who inhabited Iris's keep before we arrived, well, they would take the tree, they would utilize the tree, and they would harness its magical power. Bit by bit, they would break branches, chip wood, and steal resources. Eventually, the magical power of the Ezra tree would fade, leaving it as little more than a sapling. We don't know who originally lived in Iris's keep, only the story, what Urban tells about them. Now Urban protects the remains of the Ezra tree, bringing new life to its leaves. And that is the tale of the Ezra. The Ezra tree was such a fun build to do. I really had a lot of fun developing the lore behind it, and it all just came together in the episode. You can actually see that in the pinned video. But that's what Minecraft is to me. It's about building a building like Iris's Keep and giving it some lore, to give it some reason to exist. And by doing that, I'm able to find new things to build within my world. The Ezra tree was born out of failure. I wanted to do a big and grand tree, but when I got it together, it didn't look like anything I had imagined in my head. Instead of going back to the drawing board, I decided to keep it and develop some lore around the fact that it was a failure. It looks like a sapling in comparison to how I had envisioned it. I learned a lot from this tree, but I was able to use my failure to develop lore, and in the end, I became really proud of this build. I love the way that the shade is underneath it, the fact that we've got a traveling merchant, we've got Urban with his tent, we've even got some changing wood back here and glass to bring life. This was all built in Building with KC in survival. So like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.